If you want to improve your English without boring lessons or long grammar charts, you're in the right place. Stories help you learn English in a fun and natural way. While you enjoy the story, your brain picks up grammar, vocabulary, and sentence structure without stress. So make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and share this video with your friends who want to speak English with confidence. It was early summer, and the sun was already warm even in the morning. The waves of the Aegean Sea made a soft, calming sound as they kissed the shore. The island was quiet. Not the kind of quiet that feels lonely, but the kind that feels peaceful, like the world is taking a slow, deep breath. Luca, a traveler from Italy, had decided to take a solo trip through Greece. He wanted to visit places that weren't full of tourists. After a few days in Athens, he took a ferry to a tiny island that wasn't even in most travel guides. The island had only a few small villages, one main road, and a port where colorful boats rocked gently in the water. Luca loved it immediately. The houses were white, with blue roofs, and narrow stone paths led to hidden cafes and old churches. He checked into a guest house run by an old couple who didn't speak much English. They smiled a lot, used their hands when they spoke, and brought him fresh bread and olives every morning. Luca didn't have a plan. Each day, he walked. He took photos of cats sleeping on stone walls, talked to fishermen with hand signs and laughter, and tried local food he couldn't name. He wore simple clothes, carried no big camera, and didn't act like a tourist. One day, he sat at a small cafe near the water. The cafe had no sign, no menu, just a few tables and some old men drinking coffee and talking slowly. Luca ordered something by pointing and smiling. While he waited, a group of tourists walked by. They looked lost. One of them saw Luca and came over. "Excuse me," the woman said. "Do you know how to get to the lighthouse?" Luca blinked. For a second, he didn't know what to say. Then he smiled. "Ah," he said, pointing down the road, "you go straight, then left at the tree. Big olive tree. You'll see signs." The woman nodded. "Thank you. You speak English very well. Are you from here?" Luca laughed. "No, I'm visiting too." "Oh," she said, surprised. "I thought you were a local." After they left, Luca sat there, a little stunned. Someone had thought he was Greek. Not just someone, tourists. People who couldn't tell the difference. He felt something shift inside. Not pride exactly, but something warm. Something like belonging. He realized he had started walking like the locals, sitting like them, speaking slowly and calmly like them. He didn't rush. He didn't check his phone every 2 minutes. He looked around. He noticed things. That evening, back at the guest house, the old man handed him a small plate of figs. "You," he said, smiling, "Greek now." Luca laughed. "Maybe a little." He stayed on the island for 5 more days. During that time, more people spoke to him in Greek. Children waved at him on the street. A dog followed him for an entire morning walk. He never tried to pretend he was someone else. He was just being himself, open, calm, and respectful of the place he was visiting. On his last night, he sat on a bench near the sea. The sky was orange and purple, and the waves were gentle. He opened his notebook and wrote, "Today, someone mistook me for a local. I think that means I did something right." Then he smiled. You just learned without even realizing it. That's the power of stories. You didn't memorize grammar rules or vocabulary lists. You lived an experience with Luca and absorbed English in a fun, easy way. If you want more of this kind of learning, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share it with someone who's learning English too. Now it's your turn. Has anyone ever mistaken you for a local somewhere? What happened? Tell us in the comments. We'd love to hear your story. See you next time.